Everybody, welcome to Game 2 of this best of 3 series between Pro HaRDy and MaFia.HasH. Pro HaRDy currently has a 1-0 lead. He won Zerg vs. Terran last game, and now the races are completely flipped, so that's always fun to see. You get both players getting each matchup, makes it a nice fair series because they play random versus random. And down here playing the orange Terran is Pro HaRDy, and up here in the top left position playing the teal Zerg is MaFia.HasH. So HasH usually likes to go for the extremely fast Guardians, you know, like 8-minute Guardians. So last game we saw HaRDy do something unorthodox and go for a Hydraless mass build Zerg vs. Terran. So that was kind of fun to see. Haven't seen that in a while. Interesting.
Haven't seen it work in a while.
Exactly.
I should say that.
Haven't seen it work in a while. And HaRDy used to do the 3 barracks build, but recently he's been going the 2 barracks build. So I wonder which one he's going to do this time. And HasH, yeah, we see. Remember we had the discussion last game about the HasH replacement.
This is how I like to do it.
Yeah, me too. If HasH is facing a mid build, he has a full circle where he can build Sunkens instead of like that half crescent moon type. But all the way across the map, going to be kind of difficult for HaRDy to pull off any sort of a fast tank push. But that's not really how HaRDy plays Terran vs. Zerg. Usually he goes more of the +1 or 2 command center macro upgrade route. So
he likes to use his vessels too. He plays Zerg how I don't like to play, or he plays Terran how I don't like to play Terran.
Oh, he is going for the 3 barracks. So he was just telling me the other day how he was switching to a 2 barracks build, and he's been doing that pretty much every game. But
this is this was how long ago?
This isn't very long ago.
No, I know it's last season, but I mean it's like maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, about there, somewhere in about the 2-week range.
So maybe he just had changed it far. All that has to give something away. He knows he has to be in the mid left or top mid or the top corner.
He's probably going to assume he's top left because most of these top players send their overlords straight out.
Of course, he's checking.
Probably know he's top left, and he'll know he's facing a choke, so that's why he only scouted to here. Because he knows he's going to be facing a choke, that MaFia.HasH would choke.
Oh, there it is. This is hard.
And HasH is going really risky on the choke, bringing that drone up really late. Not till 2:25, building his first creep colony, which is extremely late. Usually it's about 2:15 or so.
He figured, though, that he was playing a Terran. Or he kind of assumes.
Well, they met in the middle of the map about a minute ago, so he knew he was facing a Terran. And HaRDy, is he going to go?
Oh, he canceled. Canceled the extra racks?
Yeah, he did. He did cancel his 3rd rack, so he's going to be going for a 2 racks build, and he's going to be getting a proxy barracks up here and floating it into HasH's base, maybe using it for a scout or maybe using it for fire bats. He did get the quick academy. If he gets stim first, he's definitely going to be going for some sort of a fire bat float in there.
I expect this to not work on a player like HasH. And
HasH actually sending Zerglings down here. He must think that HaRDy's in this base for some reason. Going to be unsuccessful, obviously, and HasH must not know where HaRDy's located.
I think HasH is doing the right thing scouting that base. I think he did it because he saw that SCV in the middle doing nothing. Oh,
and HaRDy is going to be going for the stim, so I wonder if HasH does not have an overlord over here. He sent that first overlord and kept it over here.
Oh, look at the marine battle. Gonna get ambushed by the Zerglings.
Oh, nice little micro there by HasH.
HasH is that's huge. Makes it so he can push out his Sunkens a little bit further.
Dwindling down HaRDy's marine count down to nothing. He's not going to be able to put any pressure on this choke. And yes, HasH is going for the extremely fast tech. That layer is going to be finished at about 4:15, so really, really fast a layer finishing for HasH. But this, he's got no Zerglings or Sunkens in his base, and if HaRDy gets a fire bat, that's going to wreak extreme damage on HasH.
I expect HasH to scout this out.
Oh, and look at HasH with the scout. He knows that timing. He knows that academy's going to finish about 4 minutes. Needs to get vision of his base. I don't know if those Sunkens are going to finish in time, though. This fire bat with stim is going to be able to be on him in about 10 seconds from now.
That's true. Does he have a few Zerglings? I know he has at least 1.
I'm sure he's getting Zerglings. There's 4 Zerglings coming, and he's got 4 Zerglings coming. He needs
Sunken.
There is the stim.
Scary. He's had to pull off. That's me. It's a huge loss right there. Just pulling off. Oh, he's not going to kill anything, though.
And he did not kill any drones, but he did make him build 2 creep colonies, which is basically killing 2 drones. And then he made him build 4 Zerglings.
That fire bat's going to fall quite easily.
Yep, so nothing doing so far for HasH, but he has delayed that Queen's Nest production, and now he's going to float this over his minerals, which is going to make him get an evolution chamber and a couple spore colonies. So not a complete loss for HaRDy, and he's going for the double starport. So he's probably and science facility. So he's either going for a fast drop or a fast vessel.
I think it's going to be for fast vessels because he's not building the mass.
Yeah, see, I would have thought he would go for a drop, but given the fact that he has that science facility going down, he's going to be going for a faster 88.
I'd say that hurts the Zerg a lot more than you may think.
Building another barracks over here, so HaRDy getting crazy with that SCV up here. And yeah, now you're going to see an evolution chamber and a spore colony go down for HaRDy. I would like to see him get 2 spore colonies because 1 takes so long to kill that. Basically almost does no good. You want to get 2. See, now he's wasting all that time from mining. And I remember this used to be so common. Terrans would always be floating buildings over their opponent's minerals. I don't see it really. Yeah, I don't really see it that much.
They're proxying their base to do it. Like, they just made sure they got it off.
Yeah, I don't really see players doing it that much anymore, but it can be an extremely effective tactic because it both scouts and blocks their minerals.
Well, and especially in this case, when you're playing against a player who decides to attack real fast and they're already going to be slow on their production.
Yep, and HaRDy is going to be moving that out of the way so he can keep it for a scout. He knows he's only up against 2 hatcheries up here in the main, so HaRDy at 4 hatcheries, but this one is only for producing creep colonies, and so he's only pretty much producing from 3 hatcheries. He's going to be extremely tiny here. And now getting that spire down at the 620 mark, he's going to have that done at about 7:45 or so. And the Guardians are going to be a little late for HaRDy, so not looking good. He got delayed a lot by those fire bats and that float.
Oh, I like this multiple target that he's making. It is a drop.
Yeah, he did go for, it looks like...
I think this could be the GG moment.
Yeah, I don't see how HaRDy is going to stop this. He can just drop those right here, and he's producing...
He's probably going to go to the very back of his minerals.
HaRDy doing a really good job here. This is a very interesting strategy, interesting build.
Like I thought, it's going to go right to the corner. Oh, right there. This one's fine. These fire bats coming out. I wouldn't go for minerals. I would just stay there, gain your ground. He has a tank. That tank's going to do all the dirty work. Yeah, I'm going to call it GG right here.
Yep, you can kill off the Zerg's gas line, and when you do that, that's pretty much GG.
Yeah,
Zerg absolutely need gas in Zerg vs. Terran.
Nope, especially if they're going for a quick tech build. This is an unusual play for a player like...
Oh, and he knocks HaRDy down to 8 supply, running those fire bats in like that.
They got them all.
And that is GG, folks. It looks like HaRDy's going to take a 2-0 win here in this series.
But, you know, MaFia.HasH ended up cleaning out the season, though.
Yeah, MaFia.HasH did win VGT season number 25.
So, congratulations to him. Pull it off.
Very well played, because there was a lot of good players up there in the top 5. Soon Lee was playing well, and I actually heard that Soon Lee was refusing to play HaRDy, and I saw him refusing to play HaRDy, so that's kind of lame, but hopefully they'll face off next season.
Yeah, remember we've obs HaRDy multiple times, and he always brings out these Scourge for the drops.
Yep.
I don't think he thinks HaRDy would play something like that.
Yeah, HaRDy going for an interesting... I don't usually see HaRDy play harassment style versus Zerg. Usually it's macro, late game upgrade style, so HaRDy switching up his game, and there's HaRDy saying good job. He's appreciating HaRDy's mixing up his play and his strategy.
There he goes.
And there's HaRDy talking a little shit. Gotta lay the smack down, but
you gotta play Alpha Dog, right? Do you have a shout out? You had to give, or?
Yeah, I did, but I forgot who. So that's.
Well, we'll give a shout out to a friend we have named Tanner Winter.
Yep. GGs. Thanks for watching.
Take care, guys.